Ah, Dash, are you bothering? You're washing? Are you washing? You're happy?
I'm happy.
You're happy? Oh, Rose, you're done washing dishes? Oh, okay, so let me make myself some tea. I feel like taking milk tea. I don't know. Today I feel a little bit better, but let me make myself milk tea. Just add in a little bit of water, boil it, add in tea leaves and bay leaves, some ginger. That will be it. Oh, it's a cold day though. What happened? You got hurt? Sorry. Go get a towel, clean your hands. Sorry, okay? While Adash and Rose are fighting, I had reduced the flame completely, so let me increase it a bit. While they are fighting, let me make my tea. They know how to handle each other. Whenever you're going to the bathroom, I think you have to lock it, Rose. Biscuit. For lunch I'm going to be making mutton curry, and then we had some mutton that we got last weekend. It was lying in the freezer and I was thinking, you know what, let me just use it and then I make curry out of it. I don't feel like making, I don't know, I just don't feel like cooking non-veg today, but since it's available and it is Friday, let me just cook that. And now I'm gonna chop it into little pieces because in India, once you're going to make mutton, especially with my husband, like you have to cut it into very little pieces so that he believes that the spices have to get in the mutton or the chicken or whatever you're cooking. So you have to make it tiny, like tiny pieces. So this is what I'm doing right now. And then after here I have to peel some garlic and ginger and then some onions because I don't have garlic and ginger yet in the fridge. You guys, I'm lazy these days, like I have to change. This is becoming too much, you know. I usually had garlic and ginger already made in the fridge, and I would just pick it, get a spoon or something like that. But I'm just gonna give that work to Rose, and then I'll make the paste myself. But anyway, so let us cut it, and then we shall peel up the garlic and ginger, and we'll use the mortar to pound it, and that is what we're going to be using. And as I said before, that makes the curry more tasty than the paste that you have in the fridge. But the paste just saves time for you. You just don't need to do it again and again. So that is better on my side. Still, it makes the curry tasty, though it doesn't make it as tasty as the one that you've pounded in the mortar that is freshly pounded. Anyway, let us cut up our mutton. After chopping up and cleaning up our mutton, we are going to now get our spices that we're going to be using. And of course, you are not going to get anything new that you guys have not seen. You guys have seen all my spices and everything, and you know what I almost use every single day. But each and every curry has a different kind of spice that it needs. So today we're going to be using cumin seeds. Cumin seeds are used in each and every curry that you cook, right? But there are those ones that you can't really use everywhere. So we have cumin seeds, we have cinnamon stick, we have black pepper, we have cloves, we have cardamom, We're going to use both green cardamom and black cardamom, and here we have already cut our onions. We've cut 5 onions and 1 tomato, and our spices are ready as well, with bay leaves and some red chilies. So we are going to use mustard oil. Usually in my husband's home they use mustard oil like the most. The other one, like the vegetable oil, is called refined oil, and they usually use it for frying stuff like, you know, snacks and everything. But mustard oil is the go-to or oil that is mainly used in Odisha, so, or the whole of India basically. So we have put our spices, and now we are adding our garlic and ginger, the powdered one. We are going to cook it until it turns a little bit golden brown, and that is when we will add in our onions and cook them as well. And while cooking the onions, if you want them to get ready so quick, you just add in a little bit of salt. That will help on the cooking process, like it will quicken the cooking process, right? So as you can see, our garlic and ginger is done, and now we're going to add in our onions. Now that the onion have been cooked a little bit and they have turned a little bit of golden brown, we are adding in our mutton. Today we're not adding in potatoes or Irish potatoes because I don't have Irish potatoes at home. They are done. I have to get some. We have just added our mutton, and we are going to cook it without adding tomatoes in there yet. So I'm just here mixing everything, and then I'll add in some salt again. Since we have already added some salt in our onions, we're not going to add too much salt in here. So what you're going to do, we are going to add in a pinch of salt again, and then we shall add in all the other spices that we're going to be needing, like the ground spices. And the ground spices that I'm going to be using today is, of course, the usual ones. That is turmeric powder, that is jeera powder or cumin powder, and then we shall also have coriander powder, we shall have red chili powder, we shall have some mutton curry powder, which is in the freezer, and I will get that out and then add it in there as well. And basically this is the spice that I usually use every single day. This is why you see they are together, because they are needed almost in each and every curry. And then we shall add in as well some garam masala, a pinch of it, because we don't want it to smell a lot in our mutton. And we are going to cook it like without adding in water for the first time. We just cook it, and yeah, this is the meat masala that I use. You can call it meat masala or mutton masala. I have one that I had previously which was very, very nice. It was smelling so good, it was tasting so good. It already had salt in it, like the meat masala or mutton masala, but it got expired, so I had to get another one. And then by the time we went to buy them, we didn't find the exact one that I wanted, so we just picked this other brand, and I fingers crossed, I hope it is so nice. I've just opened it right now, as you can see. So yes, we're going to cover it and cook it for some few minutes until it gives that water. So as you can see, it has been cooked for some time. So you just keep on mixing it and mixing it, and the smell, guys, the smell that is coming out of here is beautiful. It can make you go hungry. Like if you're just passing by my home, you'll be feeling like, what is she cooking? I'm not exaggerating though. Yeah, it really, really smells so good, so good. So we are going to cook it like just like this, without pressure cooking it, for about 30 minutes. Yes, it needs enough time, like mutton needs enough time if you want it to soften. And now we are going to add in our tomatoes. We shall cover it after mixing up everything together, and we shall let it produce its own water for the first period of 30 minutes. The first 30 minutes that you're going to be cooking it on its own, like without pressure cooking it, and then we shall add in water later, like just cook it and make it more soft. And trust me, oh my god, it's so good. What we have. So yeah, let's give these people their food. Abinash has been making noise. Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, why are you giving me food? Let me give them food. This is the only thing that we're going to have with rice and probably some salads. I'm gonna chop up some salads right now, onions, cucumbers. That is it.